Good evening, everybody, and welcome to EOSN for our continuing coverage of the first ever Baseball Classic. Tonight's game will feature the Arizona Diamondbacks, the number 5 team in the National League, taking on the reigning National League champions and number 1 National League seed, Washington Nationals. As you can see, our pitch-up matchup will feature Robbie Ray taking on Max Scherzer, a lefty versus righty combination. And winner of this game will advance to the City of Angels, to Chavez Ravine, where they will be taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers to find out who will be representing the NL in this year's Baseball Classic World Championship. I'm your host, Dylan Off, and we come to you live from a beautiful night here in our nation's capital, where the Washington Nationals are getting set to take the field. A lot of question marks surrounding this Washington Nationals team. Specifically, can they repeat the postseason success they had last year? Well, this is the first step. They beat this time last year. They were the wild card champion, and they went on to beat the number 1 seed New York Mets. On the other hand, the Arizona Diamondbacks, this is a game all about redemption. Last year, the Arizona Diamondbacks started out hot in this universe and then cooled off rather rapidly towards the end of the season. And a lot of people believe that this is the year that they can make up for that. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and take you to the game. And here we are, National League Division Round game featuring the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals here in our beautiful nation's capital. Maybe turn up the volume a little bit on the TV, see if you can hear it. As you can see, it's a crisp night here at Nationals Park. Game brought to you by the Show 16. Paul Goldschmidt, JD Martinez, Zach Greinke leads the Diamondbacks with its Harper and Scherzer leading off the Nationals. Nationals a heavy favored side in this game, as the Diamondbacks coming out in their brand new uniforms, that nice looking teal, and the Nationals, of course, in their traditional home red and whites. We'll go ahead and introduce you to, go ahead and hit pause on this, and we'll introduce you to the starting lineups for each team. So, for the Diamondbacks, A.J. Pollock will be playing center field and leading off. Paul Goldschmidt will be batting second and playing first base. Ian Martin will be in left field batting third. J.D. Martinez in right batting cleanup. Jake Lamb batting fifth, playing third base. And then, of course, you have Brandon Drury, the second baseman, playing shortstop, or second baseman. And then Ketel Marte will be playing shortstop. Chris Iannetta, the catcher, and then Robbie Ray. For the Washington Nationals, Trey Turner, the shortstop, will be leading off. Adam Eaton, the center fielder, will be batting second. Daniel Murphy, the second baseman, third. Bryce Harper, the all-star right fielder, will be batting fourth. Anthony Rendon, the third baseman, will be batting fifth. Jason Worth, left fielder, in what could be his final year in Washington, will be batting next. Then Ryan Zimmerman, the first baseman, batting seventh. Matt Wieters, the catcher, batting eighth. And Max Scherzer, the pitcher, will bat ninth. So we now bring you to the game as the lineups are being introduced. And the Diamondbacks looking to make something good. Want to apologize for the glare. It's very dark in our house right now. Not much we can do about that. Actually, I'm watching the feed, and it actually doesn't look half bad. All right, it looks like we are finally ready to get this one started. And listen to that roar as the Nationals take the field. Second year in a row, they're playing playoff baseball here in the nation's capital. Should be a great game. There's your starting comparison. Ray, 6'2", 195 pounds, 24, 2 years pro, while Scherzer, 6'3", 215 pounds, 31, and 8 seasons in the pro leagues. Torey Lovullo, the new manager for the Diamondbacks. There's his starting lineup. Keep an eye out for that 2-3-4-5 combination. Really, the first 5 guys, Pollock, Goldschmidt, Martin, Martinez, and Lamb, are all sluggers in their own right and are probably the most threatening top 5 in the National League this year, at least throughout this tournament. Max Scherzer, the 2-time reigning NL Cy Young Award winner, getting ready to kick it off here. The fans are getting loud and we're ready to go. A.J. Pollock leading off for the Diamondbacks. Injured 2 years ago in a exhibition game against the then reigning world champion Kansas City Royals. Lost him for the entire season, and really that marked the end of the 2015 season for the Diamondbacks as we join it on a 1-1 count. Quick counts have been enabled in an effort to speed up the game. Scherzer righty over to righty to Pollock. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. 64 degrees, clear skies, wind 9 miles an hour. Blowing out to right field is the official weather report for this game. Scherzer looking in, and you can hear the crowd amped. Pollock fouls that one off across the third baseline. Righty versus righty, counts 1-2. Top of the first batter of the final division round game. Swing and a miss, and down goes Pollock. So a quick out for Max Scherzer. And there's the outfield, highlighted by Jason Worth in left field, Daniel Murphy at second base, and Trey Turner, the third baseman. Those will probably be the positions you really need to watch. Paul Goldschmidt, America's first baseman, .321 average a year ago, and he walks up. Paul Goldschmidt, one of those guys who is always in the MVP conversation, but never quite at the top. Maybe one day that will happen. I'd like to welcome you out. If you're just tuning in here to EOSN and this is your first broadcast, welcome to the channel. Love to hear from you in the chat room, as I will be monitoring that, as the first pitch to Goldschmidt is going to be a grounder picked up by Murphy, fires to Zimmerman for an easy out, number 2. And now here comes Ian Martin, the left fielder. He's a created player in this fictional universe and captain of the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's kind of one of those franchise players who they would like to keep along with Goldschmidt and, if at all possible, Martinez, which we will all find out how that plays out. Joining on a 1-1 count, Martin, a switch hitter, so he's a left-hander. 2 down, 1-1, and the pitch. Martin fouls that one off. It's 1-2. And the pitch again. Swing and a miss. And down goes the Diamondbacks, 1-2-3. Scherzer off to a hot start. And want to apologize, we're having some technical difficulties with the stream, as I am noticing some buffering for you guys, so deeply apologize for that. Scherzer, great first inning, and now we'll see if Robbie Ray can match it. There you see the batting order for them. Keep an eye on that 3 and 4 spot. Daniel Murphy and Bryce Harper. Those are the guys that I would look out for. Robbie Ray comes in, 6'2", 195, 24-year-old left-hander for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Had a breakout season this year. Was the kryptonite of the Los Angeles Dodgers during the regular season, but had a rough time against them in Game 2 of the NLDS. Winner of this game will face the Dodgers in a one-and-done National League Championship game. Diamondbacks win. It's going to be in L.A. Washington wins. It'll be right here. Defensive highlights, of course, that outfield with Martin at left Pollock in center, and then, of course, America's first baseman, Paul Schmidt. We're ready to go. Trey Turner, the shortstop, leading it off. Joining on a full count. Ray going to try to get it done quickly, as this will be fouled across the third baseline. Ray kicks and fires. This one. Fly ball, but it goes foul. The crowd was really excited about that one, so he might have missed taking the lead by a very narrow margin. Next pitch by Ray. Fouls that one off again, so the count stays full. Long at bat. And the pitch. This one, fly ball into right field. Down on the ground, Martinez picks it up, fires a second. And that'll make it a runner on for the Nationals. Good start for them. And now here comes Adam Eaton, center fielder for the Washington Nationals. Joining on a full count. Double play depth for the Diamondbacks defense. And the pitch. In the zone, and down goes Eaton. So Robbie Ray gets his first out. And now here comes Daniel Murphy. As Turner will steal second. Pretty good jump by him. If you're out there and would like to hop in the chat, go ahead. Would love to talk to you. As it is now a 31 count to Adam Eaton. And the pitch. Going to be outside. He walked him. And now you're going to get Daniel Murphy. Oh, that was Murphy who walked. My apologies. And now here comes Bryce Harper with 2 on and 1 out. Joining it on a full count. The pitch. Fly ball into right field, but it's foul. So Harper stays alive. Ray needs to get out of this inning unscathed. It doesn't look like runs are going to be easy to score. Max Scherzer. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Harper. The second strikeout for Robbie Ray. And it's 2 down with 2 on. So as you can see, there's our playoff bracket. The AL Championship game is set up. And that will be the Cleveland Indians hosting the Minnesota Twins. Winner of this game will go on to LA. Joining on a 2-2 count, Anthony Rendon. Pitch by Ray. Outside, and it's full. Jason Worth, the left fielder, on deck. Long inning for Robbie Ray. Has thrown 25 pitches, and 26 will be on the way momentarily. Here it comes. The kick and fire. Swing and a miss, and Robbie Ray and the Arizona Diamondbacks get out of a jam. National strand 2, but it's still 0-0 going into the second. J.D. Martinez will lead off for the Diamondbacks. It'll be Martinez, Lamb, and Drury for Arizona. And Martinez joining on a 1-1 count. Would like to get Arizona's first hit. We'll see if it happens here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. As you can hear, Washington excited about that one. Scherzer righty, Martinez righty. So the pitch, here we go. Swing and a miss, and down goes Martinez. If anyone is going to get on Scherzer, they got to do it quickly. And now here comes Jake Lamb, the third baseman for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Joining on a 1-1 count, righty versus lefty. This is a matchup. Lamb hits very well off of lefties, and the pitch. And it's high, 2-1. Beautiful night here in our nation's capital. And the pitch. Lamb gets hold that one right up the middle. Running over to make the play is the shortstop, Trey Turner, who fires the first to get Lamb. And now here comes Brandon Drury, the shortstop. Or sorry, the second baseman. 2-1 count. And the pitch. Fly ball. Center right field. This is in the gap. It's down. Bounces off the wall. Drury's going to get to second. And he'll go with a stand-up double. Arizona finally having something there. And that'll now bring up Ketel Marte. Counts 0-2. 1 out, or 2 outs. Runner on second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Marte. So the Diamondbacks can't get anything done in the second inning. We'll now turn it over to the Nationals. Jason Worth, Ryan Zimmerman, and Matt Wieters scheduled batters for the Nationals at this point in time. Left fielder Jason Worth will lead it off. Joining on a 31 count. Robbie Ray's got to get out of there, and the pitch. In the zone, and it's 3-2. Absolutely beautiful pitch right down the middle, just overpowered Jason Worth. Swing and a miss, and down goes Worth. Robbie Ray comes back from a 31 count to get the out. And now we'll see the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. First at bat here in the NL divisional round, joining on 0-2 count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Robbie Ray gets another one. Starting to settle in there. Could be a big night for him if he can get things going. And now here comes Matt Wieters. Makes you wonder if they're going to walk him to get to Scherzer with 2 outs. We'll see what the strategy is here as we will join it on a 1-1 count. So they will face Wieters. The pitch. Popped up high into right field. Martinez camped under it. A 1-2-3 inning for the Diamondbacks. Good work by Robbie Ray. Going into the third, it'll be Iannetta, Ray, and Pollock for the Diamondbacks. 0-0. Chris Iannetta will be up next. Trying to get something going for them. Iannetta. Righty versus righty, and the pitch, 1-1. And that's going to be a 2-1 as that one went outside. Scherzer looking in. Kicks and deals. And that's a strike, 2-2. Beautiful pitch by Max Scherzer just now. For all you guys either watching live or listening or watching on demand now, I'm starting to get the flow with the TV announcing. At least I feel like it, as Iannetta will swing, but some cleanup work to do, and they get it done. And now here comes Robbie Ray. 1-1 count. And the pitch. In the zone, 1-2. A.J. Pollock on deck for the Diamondbacks, and if one of these guys can get on base, then we will probably see Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch again. Swing and a miss, and Ray goes down. So now Pollock will be up with 2 outs, nobody on. Join it on a 2-1 count. Scherzer kicks and deals. And that's outside. 31 the count. Scherzer. Pitch number 33. Fly ball into center field. Should be an easy play for Adam Eaton, who makes the catch at the track, or just shy of the track. And that'll end the 3rd inning. Scherzer, Turner, and Eaton up for the Nationals. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. Here comes Max Scherzer. Joining on a 1-1 count. Ray kicks and fires. In the zone, it's 1-2. Well, here we are in the 3rd inning. 0-0 game. Pitchers duel. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Scherzer. Absolutely overpowers him. And Robbie Ray looking pretty strong right now. As now Trey Turner will come up on a 2-1 count. Adam Eaton on deck. And the pitch. In the dirt. 31. Ray taking his time. And the pitch. And that's up, and he walks Turner, so now we'll see Adam Eaton with Daniel Murphy on deck. Full count. 1 out, double play depth for the Diamondbacks. Quick throw over to first by Ray just to hold Turner honest. And he's going for second. Throw by Annetta, not in time. Turner beat it by a mile. Beautiful steal by Trey Turner. As he got Adam Eaton. And now we'll see Daniel Murphy. Two outs, runner on second. Join in on a 2-1 count. Ray checks the runner. And the pitch. This one, ground ball, diving stop by Jake Lamb to Goldschmidt. In time, and the Diamondbacks get out of it. What a play by Jake Lamb. Jake Lamb saves what could have been a run for the Washington Nationals, and it's still 0-0 going into the top of the 4th. If you're out there, we'd love to hear from you in the chat room. If you're watching this on demand, we'd love to hear from you down in the comments section. I am your host, Elon Olf, This is Game 2 of the National League Division Round featuring the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals in the first EOSN Baseball Classic as Goldschmidt strikes out swinging. First EOSN Baseball Classic. It is basically a single elimination tournament featuring all the teams of the MLB. So we started out with 30. Now we'll be down to 4 by the end of the night. Ian Martin 0 for 1 with the strikeout in the first. Joining on a 2-2 count. Winner of this game will face the LA Dodgers in the National League Championship game to find out who will be representing the National League in the World Championship game. Martin fouls it off, keeps it 2-2. This one, fly ball into left field. Worth camped under it, makes an easy play. Should be an easy play as it is now 2 down, and now J.D. Martinez will step up. Oh for 1, struck out in the second. Just so you guys know, we will not be doing this setup forever. I have ordered a caption card for my PS3. And that will make the presentation a little bit better. As Martinez, ground ball. Great dive by the second baseman. What a play by Daniel Murphy. So Jake Lamb makes a play in the bottom of the third. Daniel Murphy answers back in the middle of the fourth. It's still 0-0 going into the bottom of the fourth. Harper, Eaton, and Worth due up for the Nationals. Joining on 0-2 count. Pitch by Ray. Inside, and it's now 1-2. Robbie Ray. We expected a gem from Max Scherzer, but Robbie Ray is a number 3 starter on this Arizona Diamondbacks squad, and he is keeping up with with Max Scherzer. As Harper fouls it off. And the pitch. Ball outside. Now counts even at 2. Takes his time, kicks and delivers. Oh, and down the middle. What a pitch by Robbie Ray to get rid of Bryce Harper. And now Anthony Rendon will come up. Check out this pitch on the show track. Catches that outside high corner. Harper checks his swing, but it doesn't matter as it is perfectly painted. Leonardo da Vinci style by Robbie Ray. Counts 1-1 to Anthony Rendon. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-2. 54 pitches, 24 balls, 30 strikes. By Robbie Ray. Through 3 1/3. And he misses that one. Counts even at 2. Robbie Ray gets the sign and the delivery. This one, ground ball. Stopped by Drury. Fires to first, and that's going to be out number 2. Now Jason Worth will come up with 2 down. If Worth can get on, then we got Ryan Zimmerman on deck. Joining on a 1-1 count. 57 pitches through 3 2/3. This one fouled off, and we're going to get pitch number 58. Or sorry, pitch number 59. The delivery. Swing and a miss. And Robbie Ray keeps it going. So we're headed to the 5th. It is 0-0. Each team only has 1 hit. Scherzer and Ray are the stars of this one, keeping both of these high-octane offenses off balance. It'll be Lamb, Drury, and Marte for the Diamondbacks here at the top of the 5th. 46 pitches thrown thus far by Max Scherzer. Joining on a 1-1 count. Pitch by Scherzer. And that's outside. 2-1. Scherzer, the consummate professional, isn't panicking and just doing what he needs to do. And the pitch. Outside. 31 with Brandon Drury on deck for the Diamondbacks. This one is going to get down against the wall in right field. Lamb rounding first, headed for second. He's going to get there with a leadoff stand-up double. And the Diamondbacks have their first man on for the first time tonight. Only the second hit by any one of the teams, to be honest. And now Brandon Drury has a chance to move the man over. 1 for 1. He had a double in his only appearance tonight. A double will score Jake Lamb and give the Diamondbacks an early lead. Runs are going to be very hard to come by, so if you can get the first, you very well might win this thing. 1-1 count. Shift is straight up. Depth is normal for the Nationals. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Ketel Marte on deck for the Diamondbacks. And the pitch. It's going to be inside. 2-2 the count. Checks the runner and the pitch. This one, chopper, picked up by Murphy to first, got him out, but it's going to advance Jake Lamb. Only one down, and Jake Lamb is on third. Big opportunity here for the Arizona Diamondbacks. If Ketel Marte can just get one into the outfield, Arizona takes the lead 1-0. 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. We're going to join it on a full count, 57 pitches thrown thus far by Scherzer. Crowd's on its feet. Big moment in this game. The pitch. This one, hopper right to Murphy. Fires a second, and that's out number 2. Or fires the first, and that's out number 2. As Lamb did go, and he did score. So the Diamondbacks have a 1-0 lead. Iannetta 0 for 1, 1-1 count. And the pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Scherzer has thrown 59 pitches, 21 balls, and 38 strikes. As he strikes out Iannetta, but some damage done by the Diamondbacks. It is 1-0 Arizona going into the bottom of the 5th. And really, I don't think you can really charge that run to Max Scherzer, even though technically you will. But at the same time, it was the smallest of small ball game plan that scored that run for the Diamondbacks. An aggressive base running by Jake Lamb. Joining on a 1-2 count to Jordan Zimmerman. Or Ryan Zimmerman with Matt Wieters on deck. The pitch by Ray. Fly ball right field. Martinez should make the catch. And he does. It's 1 down. And here comes the catcher, Matt Wieters. Max Scherzer will be on deck. Makes you wonder if they will pull Scherzer for a pitch hitter. if they can get something going here. And the pitch is going to be outside, 2-1. I mean, wouldn't you have to? Runs have been extremely difficult to come by. If you get Wieters on, well, you could bunt him over, but that would just be sacrificing another out. So, it's a very interesting decision for Dusty Baker and the Washington Nationals coaching staff. It is 31 the count. Ray trying to not let Wieters get away, and he will. So, here, Max Scherzer will probably come on with the bunt. Oh for 1, struck out in the third. Now he's going to be looking to move Wieters over to second. Only one down. Arizona prepared for the bunt. And the pitch, 1-1, showing bunt. Lays it down beautifully along the first baseline. And Goldschmidt misses the tag, but pitches it over to Drury, who covers first. And that's going to be out number 2. But it advanced the runner, so he did his job. And now you can leave Max Scherzer in there, as Trey Turner will come on. 1 for 1 with a single in the first. And they're going to score that play, a 3-4 sacrifice. Big moment here for the Nationals. Tying run in scoring position with Trey Turner at bat, joining on a 1-1 count. Checks the runner. Lefty to righty, the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 1-2. Potentially a big moment here in this game. If the Diamondbacks can kill this, that would be huge, as it's in the ground, 2-2. But the Nationals, if they can capitalize on it, we're back to where we started, which is where they want it right now. Or a 2-run shot would work in the pitch. Swing and a miss, and the Diamondbacks and Robbie Ray continue to stifle any momentum built up by Washington. Through 5, it's 1-0 Diamondbacks. AL divisional round, or NL divisional round. Apologies. Robbie Ray leading off for the Diamondbacks. Sorry for the fuzziness. It will correct itself. As Scherzer delivers, swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2. And the pitch again from Scherzer. Swing at an ugly one. And Ray will go down. And that'll now bring up A.J. Pollock. Runs are proving to be runs and hits, period, proving to be extremely hard to come by. So another run would be great. 1-1 count. Top of the 6th here in our nation's capital, and the pitch. Got a hold of that one, but it's foul into the stands by first base. First base. And Pollock on the outside. Fooled him, and down he goes. Oh, now here comes Goldie. Needs something here, folks. Really needs something here. Scherzer joining it on a 2-1 count. Pitch to Goldie. In the zone, it's now 2-2. Whoever gave us the thumbs up on this video, greatly appreciate it. As Scherzer getting ready to go 2-2, and the pitch. Outside, full count. Ian Martin on deck for the Diamondbacks. Scherzer walks Goldschmidt. So the Diamondbacks will get a runner on with 2 down. And you're just entering the meat of this lineup. That 4 or the 5 through 1 spots are absolutely scary. Martin is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 1-1 count. Righty versus lefty. The pitch. Swing, and it's 1-2. He tried to let this game loose with that swing. Scherzer fooled him, though. This one, Martin, fly ball, down in center right. Goldschmidt's going to third. Martin will go to third. Goldschmidt rounding third, headed home. The throw home is going to be in time. What a play by the right fielder of the Washington Nationals, Bryce Harper. Ran over, got that one. It was a beautifully placed hit by Martin. And now Adam Eaton will lead off for the Nationals. Eaton, Murphy, and Harper due up for them. Bottom of the 6th. Also got to hand it to Murphy on the relay throw on that play to get Goldschmidt. They beat him by a mile. And the pitch up, and it's now 2-1. Tell you what, both of these pitchers have pitched beautifully, Robbie Ray and Max Scherzer. I think the most surprising thing is that Robbie Ray is keeping up with Max Scherzer right now. And the pitch by Ray. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Payoff pitch potentially. This one into right field, back to the wall, and it's off the wall and out of here. We got a tie ball game, folks. Adam Eaton levels this one. And the Washington Nationals even it up. Adam Eaton with a good shot, barely clearing the right field wall. Going to get the official measurement, 369-foot solo shot. Ray, let's see if he can shake it off against Murphy. And the pitch. Down goes Murphy. Huge strikeout. And the Diamondbacks needed that one. As now we'll see Bryce Harper. 1-2 count. And the pitch. High. 2-2. This one fouled off across the first base line. Brand new ball game, folks. Bottom of the 6th, it's now 1-1. Thanks to the Adam Eaton solo shot into the right field bullpen. In the dirt, full count, Anthony Rendon waits on deck. Bryce Harper could be the go-ahead run. MVP chance rain out for Harper. Let's see if he can earn it. The pitch. Outside, and Harper's walked. Oh, boy. Looks like Robbie Ray might have finally hit a little bit of a wall. Here in the 6th, he's got to push through it. Has to push through it. Here comes Anthony Rendon, 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out. 1-1 count. Ray doesn't like the first sign Ionetta gives him, so he's going to go for it now. The pitch. Fly ball into left field. Martin running over, trying to make the play. And he will make the catch in foul territory, and he throws it in quickly to hold Harper. Good heads-up play by the left fielder. And in speaking of left fielders, here's one of the best in the business, Jason Worth. One count, 2 down, runner on first. Go ahead, run, 2, throws back by Ray is a little high. That could have been costly. Goldschmidt made the catch, though. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. Look at how close this is. Oh, hold on. And the pitch, this one. Ground ball picked up by Drury. Takes his time, sets his feet. And that's going to do the inning. But Adam Eaton's already tied it up. 6 through, and we're back to where we started. It is 1-1 here in our nation's capital. Arizona going to try to reclaim the lead here in the top of the 7th. As you can see, Jake Lamb 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Adam Eaton 1 for 3 with that home run. And Max Scherzer, 6 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 1 earned run, and 10 Ks. So your game highlights thus far. Leading off will be J.D. Martinez, then it'll be Jake Lamb. And then Brandon Drury. Martinez has not had a very good night. See if he can turn it around. 1-1 count. And the pitch. Just outside. It's 2-1. Umpires in the seats didn't like that call, and they're voicing their displeasure as Martinez drills one right at Murphy, who fires to first. And that'll do Martinez. So now we've got Jake Lamb, who I feel bad we missed out on his run because it was so slick, so under the radar, so covert. That's probably the best way to put it as we join it on a 1-2 count. He got a double and then took 2 base hits to move over, as this time Lamb will ground it right to the shortstop. And Trey Turner will fire it to first, 2 down. Now Brandon Drury. Gonna have to do something here. Top of the 7th, 2 down. Join it on a 3-0 count. He has got the green light. I can almost guarantee it. And the pitch. In the zone, 31. Scherzer taking his time. And the delivery. This one, shallow center field. That's a base hit. The Diamondbacks needed that one. And the Boo Birds rain down. Scherzer, 82 pitches, 29 balls, 53 strikes. Here comes Ketel Marte. Diamondbacks going to try to chase him out of this one. Ketel Marte is 0 for 2. We join it on a 1-1 count, 2 out, 1 on, 1-1 game. Straight up in normals, the defensive alignment the Nationals are choosing to go with. And that's going to be outside. It's 2-1. Scherzer sets. Righty to the lefty, the pitch. This one along the third base line, but goes foul. Probably misscoring Brandon Drury by only a few feet if he can hit it along that first base line. Pitch to Marte. Swung at a low one, down in the ground, some housekeeping to take care of, and that'll end the top of the 7th. It's time to stretch. It's 1-1. Arizona out hitting the Nationals 4-2 though. Ryan Zimmerman 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout will lead off for the Nationals. It'll be Zimmerman, Wieters, and then the pitcher spot. This might be it right here. 0-2 count. And the pitch. Zimmerman, right field foul. Zimmerman's going to be swinging at everything close to keep himself alive. Pitch way inside. It's now 1-2. Trying to battle his way back here in the count. The pitch by Ray. Inside again, 2-2. It was an 0-2 count at one point. Zimmerman has worked it to even, trying to work it to full. And the pitch. Outside, it's full. An 0-2 count at one point. And now it's a full count. Can Zimmerman work this to something favorable for him? The pitch. This one, a ground ball picked up by Ketel Marte. Easy out, number 1 for Arizona. 6 inning and a third innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, 93 total pitches thrown by Robbie Ray. Matt Wieters will walk in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk in the 5th. Join it on a full count. 1 down, nobody on, bottom of the 7th. 1-1 ball game. And the pitch. Fly ball into right field. Martinez camped under it. Makes the catch. And it looks like we got some action in the Washington Nationals bullpen. This will be the pitcher's spot. We'll see if Max Scherzer actually comes out to hit. Nope. Here comes Howie Kendrick to pinch hit, so that will close the book on Scherzer. So that might be some good news for the Arizona Diamondbacks as they feel they can put more runs up on the Washington bullpen. 1-1 count. And the pitch. It's high as Kendrick hits it foul. 1-2 count. 100 pitches thrown by Robbie Ray. Here comes 101. It's inside. 2-2. Ray looks in and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Robbie Ray gets Howie Kendrick. What a showing by Robbie Ray tonight. 12 strikeouts through 7 innings. And Torey Lovullo may leave him in there longer as Matt Albers will come in. 6'1", 225. 33-year-old right-hander for the Washington Nationals. Torey Lovullo may leave his starter in there as long as possible. Sean Doolittle also in the dugout for the Nationals. May leave his starter in there as long as possible to save that bullpen for a potential National League Championship game. We'll find out. Joining on a 1-1 count. Doolittle to Iannetta. The pitch to Iannetta. Low. 2-1. Doolittle sets, and the delivery. Swing and a miss, it's 2-2. And And he hurries it up as Iannetta gets a hold of that one, but it's foul. Iannetta, then the pitcher spot, so that will probably be it for Robbie Ray. As that's in the dirt, 3-2. Beautiful performance by both closers tonight. Matt Scherzer goes 6, allows 1. Robbie Ray goes 7, allows 1. As Iannetta fouls that one off, and he'll stay alive. And the pitch. This one, fly ball, right field. Back goes Harper to the wall. Tries to make the outstretched catch. Can't do it. It's off the wall. Iannetta is on with a leadoff stand-up double. And that will probably do it for Robbie Ray. We'll find out. Or if you just put a bunt along the first base line, you can leave him in there and move Iannetta over. With one out, never know what could happen. Torey Lovello trying to decide what move to make, and he will make a move as he will send David Peralta out there to pitch hit. So that will close the book on Robbie Ray tonight. But what a performance by both starters. Absolutely phenomenal. Join in on a 2-1 count. Doolittle to Peralta. Peralta, ground ball right to Zimmerman. Tags first, goes to third, not in time. Hurry up play by the first baseman, Zimmerman. And now we'll get A.J. Pollock with a runner on third and 1 out. Big moment here for the Diamondbacks. Pollock is 0 for 3 with strikeout in the 6th, his last appearance. Join it on an 0-2 count. Doolittle looking in. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Pollock. So his struggles and woes continue tonight. And by the way, it's Albers, not Doolittle, who's now the pitcher for the Nationals. Here comes Goldschmidt, 0 for 2 with a walk in the 6th. Join it on a 31 count. Top of the 8th, the pitch. And he walked him, so he got runners on the corners, and Ian Martin will be up. And Martin will face him as a left-hander, I believe. He's 1 for 3 with a single in the 6th. A single here scores a run. Join it on a 1-1 count. Straight up and normal, the defensive alignment the Nationals going with 2 outs. Martin, ground ball to third base, fires a second to get Goldschmidt, and that'll do it for the third out. So it remains 1-1. Martin grounds to second, and that'll end the threat. So we'll see who the Diamondbacks bring in the bullpen, out of the bullpen now. And they're going with Andrew Chafin, the 6'2", 225-pound, 25-year-old. Arizona Diamondbacks have a very young bullpen. As you can see, 25 years old is the guy they're going with here. He'll face Trey Turner. It'll be Trey Turner, Adam Eaton, and David Murphy. Full count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Turner. And now Adam Eaton, the man who made this a tie ball game with one swing of the bat, is going to be the man to go next. And listen to that roar. Join it on a 1-1 count. Bottom of the 8th. And the pitch. Inside, 2-1. Daniel Murphy on deck for the Nationals. Pitch by Chafin. Low and outside. It's now 31 with Daniel Murphy. On deck. Chafin the pitch. This one, ground ball, diving, or making a running stop is Jake Lamb. So 2 down, and the Diamondbacks are 1 away from the 9th inning. But you got to get through 2 of probably the most dangerous hitters in this lineup. Murphy, and if Murphy gets on, you've got to deal with Bryce Harper. Joining on a 1-1 count. Straight up and normal, the Diamondbacks defensive alignment is this ground ball. Hopper right to Brandon Drury, throws the Goldschmidt, and the Diamondbacks send this one to the 9th inning all tied up. It's 1-1 going into the 9th. National League Divisional Round game. Win and you go on, lose and you're done. And Sean Doolittle will now be the pitcher. 6'3", 210, 29, left-hander for the Washington Nationals. JD Martinez 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 7th. He needs to get going. It'll be Martinez, Lamb, and Drury scheduled for the Diamondbacks. Top of the 9th. One count, lefty to righty. Taking his time, and the pitch from Doolittle. Martinez fouls that one off. It's now 1-2. Doolittle always kind of takes a little bit longer to deliver. And the pitch. Inside, 2-2. I almost wish we could play like a ballerina tone every time it's 2-2. Be kind of funny. As Martinez gets ready and the pitch. Martinez swings and misses. Down he goes. So the struggles continue for the free agent to be JD Martinez. And he's hoping Arizona can win this game. I mean, for obvious reasons that he'd like it the goal is to win the World Championship. As now we see Jake Lamb, 31 the count. But he would also like a chance to prove himself worth the big contract he's wanting. The pitch, going to be in the zone. It's full. Will the Diamondbacks bring out a setup man, or will they just go straight to Rodney if this thing is tied up? And the pitch. Lamb connects with this one. This one right to Murphy. And that's going to end the top of the 9th. That'll make it 2 down here at the top of the 9th. Now Brandon Drury is going to have to make something happen. 2 for 3 with a double and a single. He's had a very good night. Joining on a 1-2 count. And the pitch. Drury, shallow left field. Worth runs up, makes the catch, and we're headed to the bottom of the 9th. It's 1-1. It's go time for the Washington Nationals. They only need to scratch across 1 run, but as you can see in 8 innings, they've only been able to scratch across 1 run. As Bryce Harper will lead off. Fernando Rodney's in the bullpen. They leave Chafin out there. 2-1 count to Harper. It'll be Harper, Rendon, and Worth. The pitch to Harper is low, and it's now 31. Harper would be the winning run if he can get on. Chafin, the pitch. And he walks Harper. Winning run is on first for the Washington Nationals. And now here comes Rendon. 0 for 3 with a fly out in the 6th. Join it on a 1-1 count. And the pitch. This one fouled off. It's 1-2. Chafin needs a strikeout here. Sets and delivers. This one right up the middle. Beautiful stop. Oh, it gets past Marte. It gets past Ketel Marte. It looked like he had that in his hand, and it gets past him. Rendon advances Harper to second. And the Washington Nationals have the winning run 180 feet away. Oh, what a blunder by the Arizona Diamondbacks shortstop. And now here comes Jason Worth, 0 for 3 with a ground out. The Washington Nationals came so close to winning the World Championship last year. Lost it thanks to a blow-up 7th inning by the Toronto Blue Jays. It's a 31 count. Fans are on their feet. This would load the bases if he gets away from him. As Worth will swing at that one, fouled away, fills the count. Harper on second, Rendon on first. The pitch by Chafin. This one, fly ball, it goes deep but foul. Harper with the leadoff. This one is going to get grounded across the third base line. Harper, a single could score him. 3-2. The pitch in the zone, and down goes Worth. So the Diamondbacks get one, and now they got to deal with Ryan Zimmerman. Tense moments if you are a fan of either one of these teams. The Diamondbacks looked so like they were in great shape, then gave up that home run. And the pitch, it's going to be outside. 1-2 against Zimmerman. And then the Nationals came back. And now here we are, bottom of the 9th. Bryce Harper on second, 180 feet away from sending the Washington Nationals to their second consecutive National League Championship game. And the pitch, it's going to be low, 2-2. Last year they did it by defeating New York in New York. As this one's popped up high, Iannetta might have a play. And he does, and that changes things significantly. It's 2 down, and Harper is only on second. So the sacrifice fly is out of the question. Matt Wieters, the catcher, will be up. Join it on a 2-1 count. Can Chafin get out of this inning? The pitch. Low, it's 31. Sean Doolittle would be on deck for the Nationals. There you see Zach Greinke, who he would probably pitch in an NL championship game should the Diamondbacks win tonight. But first things first, they got to take care of business here. 31. And now the bases are loaded. 2 outs. I can't believe it. 2 outs. The bases are loaded, and they're sending in a pinch hitter because there's no way you send in Sean Doolittle to take this at bat right now. Yep, here he is. It's going to be Michael Taylor. Two-one count. And the pitch. It's high and in out of the zone. 31. A walk and the game is over. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a full count. Full count. Runners on all bases. Washington. Tie game here in Washington, bottom of the 9th. And it's outside. I don't believe it. Andrew Chafin walks Michael Taylor. Harper comes in, and the Nationals win on a walk-off walk. I am speechless right now. Never in my wildest dreams would I imagine seeing a playoff game end in a walk-off walk. Andrew Chafin must be sick to his stomach. He must be the sickest man in America right now. A pitch gets away from him. Max Scherzer is going to be our MVP. Doolittle will get the win. But the Nationals have a date with LA. Oh my goodness. What a horrible way for the Arizona Diamondbacks season to end. Andrew Chafin walks Michael Taylor. But what a game pitched by the starters. Max Scherzer. He's moving on. And he'll probably get the start for a World Championship game if they get that far. 7 innings pitched. 11 strikeouts. And the Nationals realize that there's still some more work to be done. They're going to be hosting LA tomorrow in the National League Championship game. Hope you can join us. Let's go ahead now and make it official. Final score, Washington 2, Arizona 1. So Washington will get Los Angeles in the National League, and then after that, we will be taking you to Minnesota at Cleveland. Should be a great game. From all of us here at EOSN, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Final score, Washington wins a wild one. 2-1. Winning pitcher, Sean Doolittle, your NLDR MVP for this game. Max Scherzer. We will see you guys in our nation's capital when the ball flies for the National League Championship game. Thank you guys so much, and take care.